Hello everybody, I am Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin over here on the Paint Pixie page for our fun Halloween event. I'm going to give everybody a minute to hop over from watching Michelle to refresh the Paint Pixie page and join me. I hope you'll get to join me. I'm waiting for my friends. Let's see. I'll see if I'm here yet. Am I here? I look like I'm here. My best friend Trish is staying with me this weekend. And so I haven't gotten to watch everybody as closely as I wanted to, but I saw some amazing creations. There's everybody. There's Cindy on as me. Hey girl, hey. Everybody's hopping over real fast. Hey Nancy and Nikki. Cindy, yes, I'm here. Hey, Josi. Y'all, Josie's going to be up next. Our Pixie Queen, Mrs. Pixie, is up right after me. And she is going to be gifting another Halloween kit before the hour's up. So in the last 5 minutes, so hang with me. The last 5 minutes, we're going to choose a name. I've asked Cindy, who's on as Taterbuggin. She's my admin. I'm going to get her to choose one of you to win the Halloween kit. And if you saw me do that live, you know how much fun I had with that kit. I would show it to you, but somebody already bought it. How about that? So that was awesome. I didn't know what I was going to do. Josie, plug your ears. You don't need to hear this part, okay? I didn't know what I was going to do today until this morning. And having your best friend here, it was therapeutic. And I had a good night's sleep. And all of a sudden this morning, the brain was firing on all cylinders. And I have an idea. Now, whether it'll turn out looking like what it looks up here, because I didn't have any inspiration. Every presenter will be gifting a kit. Yes. I've had this jar for I don't know how long. I don't know what came in it. I really don't. I just love the shape. And it's very fortunate that the lid is already black. I didn't remember that part when I got it out of my cabinet. I have already wiped it down with an alcohol wipe. That's going to help your paint stick to the glass or plastic better. Yes, that's right, Josie. That's what Trish was saying. She said, oh, your last minute ones are the best. Let's hope. Let's hope. But I've been doing some things lately. By accident found out, hey Melinda, hey Pat and Carol, found that I've always been in love with the liquid pixie dust, always. These are the Paint Pixie metallic paints. They are magical. All the paints are magical. Y'all see me use them all the time, whether I'm on Paint Pixie or not, because I truly love them. And so I played around with some bottles. And it blew my mind. So we're going to see what we can do with this. That's Halloween-y, kind of funny, kind of spooky. Now, Josie, don't get mad at me, but my base coat is going to be an enamel black. I've been playing with this. I've done 1, 2, 3 jars so far. I'm trying to think what else. It works on glass. It works on plastic. You can transform the cheapest of cheap, an old jar even, with this technique. And dadgum, if I did not put, already messed up. I need a plate. Forgive me. Forgive me. I have seen Michelle's beautiful palette painting. I loved that, Michelle. I saw Lisa start us off this morning with that pumpkin. And I'll tell you, yesterday I was at Dollar Tree and I had one of those pumpkins in my hand. And I'm kind of glad I put it back and shifted gears, because who can top that pumpkin, right? Hey, Vicki! Thank you so much. This is fairy season. All right, so I'm going to use the Iris Pro Wash, the square brush here. And I'm going to start just giving it a quick coat of black enamel. You may or may not really need to do this, because the liquid pixie dust, which is the metallics, are amazing. But I want this to really stick. I want to know it's gonna stay. And so an enamel paint is what I use on glass. I have hand-painted wine glasses for a local shop with our skyline for several years now. And so that's when I use my enamel paint. So they were right here on the table. And the other day I thought, well, let's just see. We'll just see how it'll look if I put a coat of this black enamel underneath. And I'm going to show y'all in case you didn't see it. Hey, Karen, how are you? Yeah, just makes your paint stick better. No, Michelle, you didn't miss me. I'm so happy to see y'all here. This has been such a great day. Fall fell on us last night. And Trish and I got to have coffee on the porch this morning. And we had to put on sweatshirts and blankets and socks, but it was wonderful. The sun is out, and I've got all the windows open here in the studio, and it's just a great day. And I'm going to tell you, Josie, I'm going to have you on my phone, but when I finish here, I'm taking her to this new coffee place that's here in Bartlett, and we're going to grab a coffee. It's just a drive-through. They're my new favorite. And go do a little fall shopping because I'm transforming my porch. You know, I've got very special company coming soon. Cindy Kane's going to be at my house in less than 2 weeks. So I'm just leaving this little window in the front. Oh, it is nice. We added some cinnamon and nutmeg to the coffee grounds and let it brew that way. And we're just falling it out, aren't we, Trish?
We are. It's awesome.
She's right over here.
Hey, everybody.
Trish is here. Hey, Christine. It was 39 in Wisconsin. That's too cold.
No.
What did you say? Tomorrow morning it's going to be in the 40s? Mm-hmm. And I was freezing this morning, and I said, so what temperature is this? And she's like, it's 55. And I said, you may be sitting out here by yourself in the morning. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I just want to make this I don't want this to be too perfect. I want it to be spooky. Michelle said hi. Melinda said hi. Trish is, yeah, she's the sister that God gave me. I'm an only child. But we met when we were both 13. We went to school together, but we didn't meet at school. We met in the makeup section at Treasury. Do y'all remember the old Treasury stores? And I thought, you know, we were going, yes, I've seen you at school. And so that's why we said, hey, we started talking. We both loved makeup. And I said, you want to come over and spend the night? She's like, yeah, okay. And the rest is history. We've been best friends ever since. Everybody saying hey to you.
Hey, everybody. I miss y'all.
So last summer, or summer before last, we went to my son and we both got the roof of the Treasury tattooed on our wrists. Nobody else knows what that means but us, and it's kind of cool. It's just our little inside thing. Oh, y'all are so sweet. She misses everybody. But she's a high-powered executive lady now.
No.
She is. She works for the Peabody in Memphis. Hey, Patty. Michelle said, I miss you big time, Trish.
Oh, I miss you too.
Hey, Teresa. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, thank you. I want to get this base coat a little bit dry before I go in with we're going to turn this into like a metallic jar. Is there such a thing? I mean like metal. Sarge says hi. So how's everybody doing today? Is fall falling on wherever you are? That's good.
Ask Cindy what the temp is where she is.
Cindy, what's the temp in Phoenix today? All right, now I'm going to start with my new penny. Look at that color. Did Trish used to be on your page? She's been on here before. Yes, she used to have her own page, actually. She's the one that makes all the beautiful jewelry. Yes. You missed that. a lot too.
I miss doing it.
I'm going to take, you could use a sponge, but I would use my Paint Pixie mop brush, sorry. But it's been discontinued. I've got this little one that has been in my stash. Still in the 80s. Oh, me. All right. Well, fall hadn't fallen there yet. So all I'm going to do is just tap into that new penny, offload it a little bit, and just start moving the brush around. Just like that. And you'll see why I chose this particular brush for this. So we're going to get this effect. Every time I go, 95 in Phoenix. Mercy. Okay, well, no, still summer there. You can use a sea sponge would be real cool for this. Really anything. It's just how you manipulate your brush. Oh, I like that so much. I don't know why. Like I said, I use these paints every day. But then I start doing something like this, and I'm amazed by, I don't know what I would do without Paint Pixie paints anymore. I'm addicted. Josie, what's the magic? How did you do it? And this jar is so easy because I can put my whole hand down in it. Sarge, he's right up in her face. There we go. Can y'all see that? So it's going to start looking like it's copper. So I heard Lisa talking about it this morning. I want to mention that she has an amazing Halloween bundle in our online Art Wellness Collaborative marketplace. Even if you're not a member of our Art Wellness Collaborative, you can still shop the marketplace, artwellness.com, artwellnesscollaborative.com. And you will get a ton of beautiful Halloween ephemera that you can use Paint Pixie paints on to create all kinds of amazing things. And if you're over there and you say, I want some calming, mindful art techniques and fun friends, we've got that collaborative that you can join. It's a membership. And we are having a blast over there. I'll show you some of the things I've done before the day is over here. Look at that. Look, Trish. Isn't that pretty?
That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see it.
Excited. All right. Full of spooky awesomeness. Yeah, our friend Lisa Ahmad is the Halloween queen. She loves her some Halloween. And I don't know, but it seems to have rubbed off on me. Thank you, Penny. Because I can't quit making Halloween projects. I'm not usually this much of a Halloween girl. I do fall. I'm all up in the Halloween, and they're usually a little cheeky, and I try to make them funny. I have done some paintings. This past week on Tuesday and Thursday, I did paintings, and I only used Paint Pixie paints, like always. And they make it so easy to mix your own colors. I was telling Trish this morning, thank you, Janet. Thank y'all so much, Vicky, Lisa. I was telling Trisha this morning, I said, in all these years I've been painting, I'm not one to try to mix my own color. If I need a certain color, I would have to just go to Hobby Lobby and buy that certain color. Thank you, Josie. But my brain works in Paint Pixie colors, and it's the craziest thing. I've never known anything like it. I was telling Trish, I said, I'll see a picture or a pumpkin or something in real life, and I can say, okay, that's candied papaya, there's honeycomb, there's this, and I can usually get the exact color I want. I'll see a dreamsicle, a little bit of dreamsicle in something, and I can make my own colors now. And what I want to do is, I'm going to share that with y'all very soon. I hadn't even told Josie about that, but it's amazing to me And I'm having a ball doing it. When I was in Italy, I started naming colors that look like, yeah, I do it all the time, Josie. It's so funny. Are you, Melinda? They make it so easy. These paints make it so easy. So what I'm going to do now is go in with Blue Diamond. Is that not an amazing color? I love it so much. You could choose to go in with any one of the other metallics, liquid pixie dust, and do the same thing. And I'm just going to turn, twist, and turn. So this is my patina on the copper. You see that? Instant, well, this will be instant spooktacular, but if you want to take like a wine bottle and do this, it makes it look so high end. This is a small Prosecco bottle that I did with this technique. I painted the label on. This is pixie dough. That's all it is pixie dough that I just formed around here and made it look like dripping wax. But that is a high-end looking piece out of a piece of trash, something that would have been thrown away. But my sweet sister-in-law, Moidel, saved me some Prosecco bottles, and they make me happy. So that's one of them. Do you, Josie? Oh, I'm so glad. I have had the best time playing with these. And I've had the bottles sitting over there in a basket in my studio well over a year. Just didn't know what to do with them. Well, I'm hooked now. I want to turn them all into these beautiful, beautiful bottles. Oh my goodness. This jar washed up at sea. I'm pretty sure it washed up at sea.
Oh, it did.
You know, with all the...
Exactly
and
like it did.
I think it fell off a pirate ship.
Oh, yeah.
And then it washed up on the beach. And look at it. Trish and I we were in a coffee shop in Birmingham. One time we went on a trip there together. And we will look around at the different people. We love to people watch. And then we would make up stories about the people we saw, you know, their backstories. And it was so much fun. We have a good time.
We were laughing so hard we were crying.
We were. And that's what usually happens when we get together. Goofiness ensues, and we revert back to 13 again. Never mind that we're pushing towards 60. That doesn't matter. Isn't it, Judy? I think so too. I really, really love that. And don't even try to do this with other paints because it's not going to be this easy. You saw how easy this was. 18 minutes in and already my jar looks like this. Okay, Josie, Mrs. Pixie, let me ask you this. In this window right here, I want it to be kind of foggy. So I'm thinking meltdown. Should I do meltdown to make it kind of foggy? Thank you, Josie. Because that's what I was thinking in my head. Because the meltdown is a Paint Pixie sealer that gives your project kind of a wax-like finish. Yeah, I think so too, Josie. And then she has Force Field that is rated for outdoor. If you're gonna, paint a nice sign, you want to cover it with Force Field because it's going to be out in the elements. So you have a choice of sealers and waxes and all good things at Paint Pixie. Okay, that can be drying while I add the meltdown. Okay, I'm gonna put this in. Where did it go? The other day, Cindy Carroll, are you still here? I want to show you what I did. Yeah, here it is. I was about to put some meltdown out, and I didn't have anything right here with me. I'm big on using whatever's right around here because there's a lot. There's Cindy. Cindy sells, her company is Lynchburg Candle Company, and she sent me some amazing wax melts. By the way, that's what I got over in that smells so good. So it was empty, and I thought, you know what? I don't have to throw that away. I could just put my meltdown in there. So, You can market these this way too, Cindy. I'm so goofy. I think I want this, you know, I don't want this perfect. I want it streaky, and I'm going to use my very well-loved favorite. That's the name of it. The Turquoise Iris Favorite. See the difference? Look at it. And I'll try to take real good care of my Paint Pixie brushes, but I use it all the time. So this is yeah, that's the newer one. So there you go. So if, you know, you think, oh, that's not going to work the way it used to, well, that can be to your advantage, because if you're doing a technique like this, I could have used the end of that brush, really, you know. No, don't throw them away, right? Because they're useful. I'm terrible. I don't throw anything away because I think, oh, I could use that for something. As you will see. Okay. So do you see how I kind of, I didn't want this to be a perfect oval. I kind of messed up the edges some. I like that. That's what I want it to look like. And I want this to be kind of foggy. So we're going to use Meltdown. Oh, yeah, you need some new favorites, Josie, for sure. Hey, Priscilla. Josie, are you all ready for your Halloween project next? I know you are. She's going to be on right after me. Okay, so there we have that. We're going to see how that dries. Put them in there. And look, sealing that up, and my Meltdown will sit right there waiting for me. Okay, now this is the part I'm not sure about, but we're going to play. So the other day, let me get these out and show you. Whoop, he fell down. I made this bottle. Now this is I think a full-size Prosecco bottle with different colors than this one. I didn't use the blue diamond on this one, but look how great that is. And ogre breath, right? I got the giggles. I had so much fun. This is sour apple and key lime pie, magical chalk paint. So, yes, it's a fun day, isn't it? And then this is what started it off. This itty bitty plastic Maker's Mark bottle. And I made it look old and metallic. And I used pixie dough for the wax on the top. And added a little book in there. It's Dollar Tree. So a little pixie paint, or Paint Pixie products, I should say, and you are good to go. This is a chip brush that I used pixie dough to turn into a witch with moles and everything. So I just molded the whole handle with this, and oh, okay, I will, Lisa. And we added some bristles to her warts, right? And this is sour apple and key lime pie mixed together. It's the perfect Halloween green. Well, that was so much fun. Y'all said, do a Frankenstein. Every time I look at this guy, I get the giggles. That's pixie dough and a chip brush and magical chalk paints. The things you can do. And, you know, now, can you hear that? It's dried hard. I love it. I love, love, love my pixie dough. But I decided I would, and, oh, well, I painted this with Paint Pixie paints. And I also did my new paint party. These are all Paint Pixie, you can get this kind of, where am I, blending with the Paint Pixie paints, and they just all work well together. So I always tell people, ooh, oh, that's cool. Look at that. I always tell people, if you're on a budget like me, pick out 3 magical chalk paints and 1 metallic and start there. If I were going to suggest, I would say white sand, because if you get white sand, you can add this to any magical chalk paint and make it a metallic. It'll look metallic. This one's really versatile. I still need, I almost did the Bride of Frankenstein today. I almost did, because y'all told me. But then this thought came to me. This is just polyfill. I remembered my ogre breath. So I thought, well, what if, I don't think I need this much of it, but we're going to stuff this in the jar. But first, I want to paint it. Oh, did you, Debbie? I want to see yours. My Humpty painting isn't back here, but I used all my Paint Pixie paints to do that. My Humpty had a great fall. I had so much fun with that. What color? Okay, I'm thinking Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide. Do I need that much? Yeah, we'll just go for it. So I'm gonna get out, I don't know why I don't see my, I need a bigger brush. Yeah, here it is. This is my mop brush, my Pro Mop. Josie's still looking for a replacement for it. I know she'll find one. Hey Rita, what were the 3 paints you would suggest? Here's what I did. My home is in, I'm a very vanilla person. What I decided to do when we painted it the last time is go with a grayish, a gray and beige color for the walls and furniture. And then I could add pops of color very easily. And change up if I, you know, because my tastes change with the wind. So I chose Foggy Martini, Mud Pie. That's a medium and a dark gray color, and Blue Java Banana, because that's my accent color all over the house. I love teal. That's my fave. And then I got the White Sand Liquid Pixie Dust. Well, I love them. I love every Paint Pixie color. I could not choose a favorite now. I use them all. You see me use them every time I go live, whether I'm on Paint Pixie or not. I'm a diehard Pixie girl. And I don't know what I would do if I couldn't get Paint Pixie paints anymore. So Josie, telling you, keep at it, because whatever magic you did when you worked on this formulation, I think, I was telling Trish this morning, I think the magic, a lot of the magic is the fact that it's, the magical chalk paints are both acrylic and chalk paints. And wow, they're amazing. There's true magic in that. And I don't know how they mix and blend so well, but they do. They really do. Look how good that's getting good. It looks spooky, kind of bloody. I don't want to say that word too loud. They might, you know. Yeah, they do, Lisa. They cover glass perfectly. And like I said, y'all, I have used a lot of paints. I have tried out, I think, just about all of them out there. All the craft paints, some of the, you know, the higher end and stuff. They're nothing like magical chalk paint. It just doesn't do the same thing. I don't know why. I don't know the science of it, but there's science somewhere in it. What metallic would you suggest first? White sand? I really would, and that's probably not the one most people would go for, but I liked it because I knew I would be able to, or I hoped, before I got it, I had hoped I would be able to mix it with the magical chalk paints and it would give them a shimmer, and it worked beautifully. So with that one white sand, you can use it with all of your magical chalk paints and get another metallic out of it. I'm all about, spending your money wisely. And the other thing is that it may cost a little bit more, not much more, but a little bit more than your craft paints, but it doesn't take as much, so that goes a lot farther than the ones you'd buy at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or, those types of acrylics. I paint every single day, and I have had to get extras on some that I use a lot, but they last me a long time. And like I said, I paint every single day. This is looking kind of good. Look at this. That almost looks like a brain.
Oh my gosh.
That's incredible. I didn't see it doing
Wow.
that. I think that's fun. I like white sand because I can mix it. Yes, I love that. You get a whole new color. So when I would add white sand to it, like the Foggy Martini, well, there's another color. The Mud Pie, well, there's another color. And the Blue Java Banana, and it just works that way. Josie, I bet you never thought you'd be seeing somebody use your beautiful Crimson Tide liquid pixie dust like this, did you? It's like, oh my goodness, Lindy, what are you doing? I'm doing good on time. I'm doing good on time. I'm going faster than I thought I would. I want this to look like it's swirling around in the jar, It's just taking a brush and just on plain old polyfill. I've probably had this bag of polyfill since my ugly doll days. That was my first business before Taterbuggin. Ooh, got a little green in there. I'm so excited to get my... Cindy, you won the sampler pack? Oh, congratulations. Oh, you're gonna... it's gonna be awesome. You're going to love it. That was such a great prize, I thought. Josie is one of the most generous people I have ever known, though. I mean, gifting is her love language, and she is quite the gifter. I think this is the vision, maybe even better than I thought. I'm liking that a lot. So I look like I came out of a horror movie, don't I? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Need to let this dry just a little bit. We now have the 4-pack sampler available at 15% off. It comes with 3 magical chalk paints and 1 liquid pixie dust. See? That's what I'm saying. Oh, my nose starts itching when I go live every time. I'm going to just get a wipe. Let's wipe this off. I don't want to be getting all this on every little thing. It's right down here. Yeah, Rita, Trish is right over here with me. She is. We've been having a grand weekend so far. She came over after work last night, and we just chilled on the porch, and we talked and we talked and we talked, and I slept better than I've slept in weeks.
It always does both of us so good. So
It's good therapy. Yeah, really good therapy. Just in talking things out with her, I gained perspective. I don't know, it's been a rough few weeks here. And so things are looking up. Things are looking up. Okay. There. Look at that. Oh, me. Rita says, hi, Trish.
Hey, Rita.
And Cindy does too.
Hey, Cindy. I can't wait to see you.
Yeah, Cindy's flying here, and then the three of us are hitting the road to a women's retreat down in South Alabama. South Alabama doesn't know what's coming.
They don't.
Yes, Debbie, it really is. Just 13 days. I cannot believe it's already here. I cannot. And I get to have Cindy here for her 65th birthday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, where's my little... I have one more of these little guys from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 5, I believe. So, let's get him out. And, oh, I've got to show y'all this too, as an aside, while my, whatever we want to call that is drying. I'm going to show you something that Trish pointed out to me. That it's just amazing to me. I'm being a little fussy with this because I think I may use this piece of jute because we don't waste around here. This was one of our first I think it was our first Watercolor Wednesday in the Art Wellness Collaborative. I used the mermaid paints from Paint Pixie to paint this. And Lisa taught us how to do the pen work. This is something you would call anxiety art or neuro art. Well, I was showing it to Trish, and she goes, "Do you see the word love?" And I said, "What?" L-O-V-E. Do you see that? And there's eyes in the middle of the V. Who sees love? That makes me love it even more. Hey, Gwen. Can y'all see the word love in that? I think that's awesome. Look at her. Y'all, look how good that meltdown. Josi, look at your meltdown. That's exactly what I wanted. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
I
perfect?
love it. I cannot wait.
You see a lady's mouth and hair. I gotta look for that. Okay, let me see which way this is gonna look best. Okay, so now we look like we've got a potion in here, right? Janet saw it right away. Yeah, Nikki says clever eyes right there. I love when stuff like that happens and you didn't even mean for it to. Now, let's take our little skeleton. Debbie, really? Debbie thought I did it on purpose. She had seen it right away. No, that just happened. And when you do this type of art that we're leading in Art Wellness, you'll see that a lot. It's incredible. And Debbie's in our Art Wellness Collaborative. Hello, Amanda. How are you? I saw your pretty painting. What was it? An apple, my dear? Isn't that what you called it? It's another God wink. That's right. Still looks like brain kind of does, Patty. It really does. Give me that leg, Mr. Skeleton. Ugh. We're going to go one step further. How morbid am I? Get my tweezers here. Let's see if we can. If I can put this. Once I show you this, bonus points if you can tell me a funny saying to put on a tag with this. Wait a minute, I want this. I've never done anything like this before, y'all. This is this isn't my norm, so I don't know what I'm doing. Come here, Skull. You go in last. Let's send these little This little rib cage right down in here. Way down to the bottom. Lord, y'all, what has happened to me? You're right. Don't mess with Lindy. You'll end up in a jar. Right? Look out. Where's your face? I don't know. I'm going to have to glue them in place. You put your right foot in. Right. So you get the you know, there's a potion in here. And whatever, ooh. This would be like, I'm not going to say fairy because of Pixie, but a little elf bones. I don't know. That's terrible. I can't do it. I can't think that way. Look, I want you looking out the front way, Mr. Skeleton. I might have to add a little hot glue and plug him right there. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Let me grab his skull. Pickled people parts. I think that's it. Pickled people parts. Oh my goodness, that got Trish. Let me tell y'all a funny while I'm placing my bones. Chris came in. We're about here setting up, working. She's got a sketchbook over there and some pens. And Chris snuck around the corner with his deep voice and said something. I screamed and turned, and Trish froze and shook like she does. And after I screamed, I hear plunk. The cap to her pen, she jumped so hard, the cap flew up and then bounced on the floor behind. Oh, mercy. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Look, look, look.
I love
It's
that.
swirling around. This would have been great in my office. Linda, yes, it would have been. She was an x-ray tech. That would have been so
my
perfect.
gosh, that would have been good.
All right, there we go. Now, we've got to dress up the top. Put the top lid on. That's why I was glad it was black. I'm going to get a little creepy cloth. I love this stuff from the Dollar Tree. I had to go back and get more because it's so much fun. I use it as texture on my daily ATCs too. Yeah, Witch's Brew. Josie, when you said Halloween, I went Halloween. I'm telling you. Oh, I know something else I'm going to show y'all about the Pixie, liquid pixie dust. That I discovered by accident. Okay, there's... I think it looks better than it looked in my head.
Oh my gosh, no way.
I may have to ask you to reach something for me. Where did I put them? Unless they're on the table. Give me just a second, because they may still be on the table because I was playing with them. No, I don't think so. Oh, and I have to add some of the chicken feathers. Let me get a couple of big chicken feathers out because these are from my sister-in-law, Anne-Marie. Gotta have a couple of feathers hanging down maybe. Yeah, we are. Oh, come on now. Look at this. Yeah, You gotta be scared of what's rolling around in my head. Because now y'all know. Now you know. Okay, let's put a little glue on this. She does, Cindy, that's a great idea. I think they're awesome. Okay. The secret's out, Rita. Y'all be careful. Be careful around me. You know, you think I'm just all whimsical and do cutesy stuff. What is happening right now? I think my daddy would have liked something like this. Don't make her mad. She'll put you in a jar. There's some feathers hanging off. I'm looking for a bag of bats. Do you happen to see a bag of bats over that direction anywhere? Because I don't see them on the table. And I'm trying to think where I might have put them. Poor Trish. I would think they would be over there on the around the shelf area somewhere. I sure wish I had thought about that before I went live. I would have looked for that. I have this old dress from Goodwill that I never wore, but I liked this stuff, so I cut pieces off of it. That's where I got the witch's little tendril things that are hanging down. They got scared and flew off. That's smart, bats. Because, you know, she's dark and twisty. I'm trying to think where I bought a whole bag of bats. And I wanted to show you how you can transform.
Well, they could possibly be right in front of my face.
Well, yeah, and I even know where stuff is, and I don't see them right now. Oh, me. Well, it's all right. It was just a thought. Now, I'm just going to cut this in strips, not all the way to the top. How am I doing on time? 47. Yes, 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 yes. Where are you, bats? Well, I got one I can show you, even if I don't show you how I did it. It's the simplest thing. I'm going to look on this table again. Okay. I'm just going to roll this up. Let's see how this is going to look. Roll this up at the top. Yes, she is, Gwen. We get to meet Gwen at the Surrender Retreat.
Oh, fun!
Yes. Don't want to after her. That's kind of cool. Okay, we may. Oh, wait. Here's one right here. I can do it with this one. I found one. That's great. That's all I need. So, you know, you can buy a whole bag of bats at the Dollar Tree. $1.25. They're little rings, you know, like that. And they're fun. But let me show you what happens if you take a little bit of new penny with your finger. Like Lisa said, use your phalanges. It looks like it's metal now. And I put these on some ATCs. And I had sent Anne-Marie a picture because I used her chicken feathers that matched perfectly. And she said, "Where did you find those bats?" She thought they were metal. And I said, "In a whole bag at Dollar Tree." She's like, "No way." Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get you a little liquid pixie dust and you can do all kinds of things. You can make a plastic bat look like it's high-end metallic, you know. stick that on there. And a little something at the top. What can I put? Oh no, am I? Could even twirl this into, I don't know what. I cracked up when she said that today. I know, Jody, it's funny. It always reminds me of Phoebe on Friends, Regina Phalange. That was her name. She'd always talk about Regina Phalange. Looking around on my table to see. You never know what might be up here to add some spectacularness. I'm still trying to decide if I want to, you know what, I might just add, if we pull the end of the fabric, it should roll up. Well, no, wouldn't that be? Shut up, Cindy, you're, what? You stop it right now. I learned so much from y'all. How do you know these things? Why don't I already know things like this? Look at this. It was, look at it bunched up. That's the piece I want right there. I want that bunched up like that. This is odd, I don't know, nylon type fabric, and I see what it's supposed to do. Well, that gives it a creep factor. I like that. Let me play with that. Hello, Pat. How are you doing? So the embellishment on this, I mean, you could go wild. Use whatever. Put a little, oh, I see another feather I might use. This is a real feather I've had forever. So I'm going to add that just because it's cute. What do you think? What do you think? How do we go about bidding on these projects? Oh, Linda, thank you. Mr. T's out of town this weekend, so what I'm going to do is take pictures of these projects that I have that we won't be able to auction before Halloween. So what I'm going to do is we'll get a starting bid. I'm going to post the picture with the starting bid, and you'll have 24 hours to bid on them and purchase my Halloween creations and fall creations, so you can get them and use them in time. So see, this is where I was thinking I would make a little, I'm looking all around, a little tag. Well, I had printed this out, but it was too big. I was gonna grunge this up. I'm telling y'all, I thought this through. Thank you so much. If you tied a string across the middle of all the pieces, it can make a spidery looking thing. Tied a string across, oh. Of all these pieces? What now? These pieces. Yeah. Okay. Let me just do that. I'm just using my ground espresso and just to make this look old. It's just, I just printed it out. It was a free printable. Oh, wait, I know what I could do. I know what I'm going to do. Do I have time? Yeah, I think I do. Think I do. That. And what if I make a little, I can put this on thin cardboard and have it stand up here. Is that too big though? No, I don't like it up there. Could put it on the back though. Or I may make a tag for it. I don't know. It's kind of cool. You have a little spider probably somewhere. That would be handy, wouldn't it? I have a bag of spiders, and they were right over there. And I could paint one up real quick, but I may have to do that after the fact. It's getting close to Josi's time. Linda, it makes me happy that this is something you might even want. We've got it's $2.55. It's time for Cindy to choose one of you to get to receive a free Halloween kit from Josi. So Cindy, if you want to work your magic and choose a name. I've got a little glue string, and I'm going to hold this up so everybody can see it while we do that. Oh, thank y'all for being here. Like 2 blocks for floral. Carol, I missed what you're just regular styrofoam, like 2 blocks for floral. Thank you, Josie. I'm so glad you liked it. Thanks, Iris, Judy. Y'all are so sweet. I know it's a little dark, but it's kind of silly, isn't it? We know it's not real, but I can't believe how this jar transformed. I love the shape, and it was just, I had a blast doing this. Thank you, Gwen. Oh, to make spider webs. Oh, okay. We would love to vote your project to get them. Okay, all right, we're going to do that this coming week. So be watching Monday. I think he has to give me the estimated shipping cost, and then that gives me the starting bid. So who did Cindy pick? Has she picked anybody? I think she did. Congratulations, Linda. Linda Steffens. You're going to love that kit. All you need to do is message Josie on the Paint Pixie page. Let her know you were chosen during my hour. And you can choose between the banner or the 6x6 canvas panel boards. Just let Josie know and give her your shipping address. You're good to go. Congratulations. Thank you, Nelda. Thank you so much. I had a blast. And y'all look out, because there's going to be 2 old ladies on the loose now with a Paint Pixie queen on the phone showing us something magnificent, running through the coffee line and having the best day ever. Thank you, Jody. I'm so happy. I feel like I kind of got my mojo back today, because we were on the porch and I just went, wait, I know what I'm going to do. And, I'm telling Trish, she's like, excuse me, what? This is what I had in my head.
Oh,
that's what it was.
That is so much better than what I even thought. I love it.
Thank you. Okay. Love it. Okay, y'all, thank you for being here. I'm going to go on and go. Well, let me give it one more. Chat with me for 1 more minute, and then you'll have a minute to refresh. Josie will come on. It's 3 my time. It's, what is it, 1 your time, Josie? Yeah. It'll be 1 o'clock out there. If I don't use this, I'm going to save it for something, because that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Might be fun to put on here somewhere. I don't know. I just appreciate y'all being here for this and making this so much fun to do. Get you some Paint Pixie paints. It'll transform anything you've got from trash to treasure. Thank you, Cindy. Don't forget, y'all are invited to our AWC. Yes, our Art Wellness Collaborative. We would love to have you over there, Lisa and I both. Iris says, bye, Trish.
Bye.
Cindy says, have
Love
fun,
you guys.
Okay, I'm going to go now. Y'all go watch Josie. Bye.